With us now, the former Department of Homeland Security Senior Middle East Advisor, Christopher Hinn, is with us. Excuse me. He's met Egypt's new Vice President, former Security Chief. Sir, it's good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shep.
The new Vice President is the one who was in charge of repression, suppression, and oppression before, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, great. It sounds like we're making fantastic progress.
Well, I don't know about that. I think he still has the dislike of some of the Egyptians. I've been traveling Egypt for since the days of Anwar Sadat and seen a lot of changes. But one of the things what got worse is that maintains the corruption and the change of some of his current colonels and leaders. So that's the problem you're dealing with, Shep.
Well, I just wonder if down the road, if you have any concerns that the people are going to see this as the same old thing, and that they're not going to get the sort of reforms that they want. They're not going to get to be in charge of their own future. They're not going to be able to get the sort of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness which we believe comes from our Creator. And I wonder if they're not going to point over here and go, this is your fault. You helped facilitate this transition. You backed the last guy, and we don't like it.
Well, here's Egypt has changed, of course, in different directions. But one thing hasn't changed is the military. It's
right.
Very strong. It's very well respected. And I think if Egypt takes a look at some of their respected leaders like Amr Musa and others who in such a caliber that is respected by the Arab world, by the United States, by Israel, I think they may have a great chance in developing a future for the Egyptians, and especially with the culture and making the change now, not later. That's what they want. They want it now.
President Obama said a short time ago that the Egyptian government cannot go back to its old ways. He mentioned a number of different matters within, but I mean, there's a long list of old ways that Americans wouldn't tolerate and Egyptians would rather not.
Well, you got the paid thugs. Unfortunately, as long as they are stayed out of reach and the army maintains them at bay, I think you're going to see some change. I think our president is doing a great job, but we need to act. We got to stop, of course, delivering the words. There's a word in Arabic, say, kalam fadi means it's empty words. But they need to get into the action. And I think we can look at Jordan. Jordan has changed its policy for the last, since King Hussein passed away. King Abdullah made great strides in diffusing the corruption. He's making ongoing changes. The population of Egypt is ready for a change, and they will not go back. There's too many wheels have been turned, Shep, and that's what you're looking at. Too many wheels have turned.
Christopher Hinn, former Department of Homeland Security Senior Advisor there. Sir, shukran, Habibi, thank you very much.
Shukran, alf shukran. Thank you.
All right, and here we go. Let's get back to the president. Fantastically, they're speaking about U.S.-Canadian relations. I can't make them change to Egypt, but let's see what happens.
It's not just border security issues, but it's a broader set of issues involved. And I have great confidence that Prime Minister Harper is going to be very protective of certain core values of Canada, just as I would be very protective of the core values of the United States. And those won't always match up perfectly. I thought I agree even more with his answer in French. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Well, we didn't get very much. We got one question on Egypt, and we got one answer, which is sort of the standard, can't go back to the old ways, not, people who want to find negative out of the president on this matter are going to. People who want to find positive on this matter are going to, no matter which side of this fence they come from. They found a nice, comfortable place in the middle. In fact, I'll read you what it is that how Associated Press sort of flushes this out. This is probably what you'll read in the newspaper or something. President Barack Obama and Egyptian says that Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak needs to listen to the Egyptian people and make a judgment about the way forward. Listen to the Egyptian people and make a judgment about the way forward. President Obama declined to say whether he thought President Mubarak should leave office now or stay in power until elections can be held. President Obama says the key question Mubarak should be asking himself is how he can leave behind a legacy that allows for an orderly transition in his country. A lot of these people want him tried. They want him tried for brutalizing the people of Egypt. That's what they want. With us now, the former Department of Homeland Security Senior Middle East Advisor, Christopher Hinn, is back with us. He has met with Egypt's Vice President. Mr. Hinn, good of you to be here again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any chances of something like that as the people in the streets say, get out and we want you tried?
Well, you see, the Egyptian and predominantly the Arab world is very proud of their leaders, but in this case, I think they have lost that trust, and it's about trust. And also, once they made that decision, I think he needs to do what's right, the right thing for his people that he served for the last 30 years. And as long as he stays in status quo now, he is not going to get anywhere. It's going to get worse. It's going to get more violent. And I just think for the sake of world that's watching and the peace that we need in Egypt, he needs to pack and step down.
All right, Christopher Hinn, very good of you. I appreciate you staying through that sort of news conferencey thing that we just had. Thank you very much.